Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. And as you can tell from my title, I'm styling a hairstyle inspired by Selena Quintanilla. Yes. Why, you ask? Well, I was going through my videos and I was going through just to remember this, and I clicked this one and it was a struggle. It was definitely something I was going through. I believe I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's roll the clip, shall we? Spread them out more, but we're gonna cheat because I like cheating. Yeah. Now, I remember seeing a comment not too long ago saying, Jaymes is in a rut. She's just phoning it in now with those same earrings. Baby, no. That was me in a rut. All right, that was me in a rut. That was me at my lowest, okay? A full-on little bob hard front wig. The fact I was wearing breasts is already a marvel. I put a bra on at least, so at least, you know, I thought this is trying. So we can get a new video circulating. We are going to redo this Selena updo. And plus, I'm looking back at it, I don't even do that hair like that anymore, so let's just redo it. Let's do it again, shall we? So, I have here the Mansfield Black. It is a premium wig. She has permatease, 250% density, and she has lovely, gorgeous layers. And baby, when you tease her up, it's like you have a double stack on your head without having to double stack, okay? You can only get that from Jaymes Mansfield Beauty. Get a Jaymes Mansfield Beauty wig. They're premium, baby. Oh my goodness. I feel so good hawking my own shit for a change. Oh my God. Well, first things first, I have to snatch this baby up. So let's snatch her up and take her off the head. We're just gonna do a temporary pony. I've already pinned the nape like that. I'm gonna pull it up into a temporary pony because we're gonna do a rooted hairline at the back of this. That's kind of how I do my ponytails now. I don't do the whole French braid anymore because, honey, it's for the birds. And it takes so damn long. Just pull it in a ponytail and French braid it. Sometimes you learn from your own mistakes. I'm using one of these so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Normally you want to use a hair tie that color coordinates what you're doing. But unfortunately, people have to learn. I'm trying to be more mindful of you people that need to learn. And reminisce about our favorite Selena moments. Now, my favorite Selena Quintanilla moment would have to be when she was on Wizards of Waverly Place. Yes, oh my God, what an iconic TV show. I'm kidding. Although if you ask the newer generation, that's the Selena they know. And that's like a shot through the heart. Nothing makes me more upset than to hear people say, "Oh, Gomez?" The worst, the absolute worst. Okay, so we have her up on a pony like that. I'm going to do a rooted hairline, but I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat. Now, what I like to do is hold it like that and get a nice secure base on that and just start pulling hair down like so. And it's going to be like a good starter to it before you take down the sections and do it more. This is how I get the start going. Because essentially what we want to do here is use teasing to make a hairline. Now that's a good start, especially with like these newer wigs. Sometimes they're a little slippery, so you have to give it a little bit more friction, a little more give, something to cling on to, you know? All right, now, shall we begin? I need a clip. I bought this at the Rio. Okay, it's like the last show, girl. Look at that, so pretty. A little decorative for doing what I'm doing, but you know, I just need the hair out of the way. You usually want to use like a little Sally's Beauty clip, but that's what I got. That's what we're going to use. Yeah, just get it out of the way. All right. And we only need like this much along the hairline. Okay. Now, I saw Netflix is attempting to do something Selena related yet again. You guys saw this, right? They're doing a documentary, and I guess like the Quintanilla family, like they inked like a super lucrative deal, like in the million. Okay. So it's just like, this documentary better be the shit. I'm just telling you right now. At this point, what don't we know? I feel like we know just about everything, especially with that other Selena series that people dogged out. Oh my God. What was that, Christian Serrano from Walking Dead? Which I liked. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought people were way too harsh on it. And it's like, at least we're getting something Selena. And given, you know, the discourse around Jennifer Lopez, I bet they don't want her to play Selena now. My goodness. All right. Well, that's essentially the start of a rooted hairline, as you can see right there. Look at that. Just pulling it down. And I just got to do that all around the head. So I'm going to root around the hairline and I'll be right back. Welcome back. Now I rooted the hairline. I'm just hitting it with a blow dryer and just kind of shaping it into the shape of a back of a hairline to create like a false, you know, wig line in the back of the head for an updo. In all honesty, I feel like it's probably the most versatile way to do this. Like, it's the best way. Like, when I'm doing drag brunch and everything, it's the one that stayed down the best. Especially if you hit this with like shellac or something. Honey, everything. But all you gotta do is keep spraying the shit out of it and hitting with heat. I have it all put up on the head right now. I'm not exactly happy with the placement of the ponytail, so I'm gonna try and get a little higher. But if I can't, I'm just gonna learn to work with what I got, you know? And that's perfectly fine. Because again, like, it kind of varied the way she did that updo. Like, she did it sometimes like really high on the head and sometimes really far back. It just depends what mood you're in, all right? What kind of Selena you're going for. It could either be, you know, the music video or the Tejano Awards. It's completely up to you. Your art pop could be anything. All right. Let's just spray this down, because what we got to make sure happens is that this is like gelled back. That snatch is snatched, okay? Because anything that's happening right here doesn't necessarily matter anyway, because you're not going to see it. It's going to be covered up. And if there's a little hair there, that's good. You can hold on to something as a base. Now, girl, when I tell you, I love these glamorous hairdos. I mentioned it before in that video, but I'll mention it again. It's just like, I love the fact that like these hairstyles she was doing them. Like, she cooked that shit up. All right, this was her recipe. It was her and her like on the bus, playing with her hair and figuring out what she wanted to do that day to look glamorous on a budget. Because it was just her family. She didn't have a huge budget to do it with. She was the makeup team. And like, clearly she had some good ideas, because like the hairstyle's been mopped several times. People keep recreating it, myself, you know, included. All right. Now, my one like regret when I was in Texas last was we were really, really close to Corpus Christi. Like, I think it was only like an hour drive, but I was only in that part of Texas for like literally a day. So I was just like, I could not find anyone that would take me to the Selena Museum. Plus, I think it was closed. So I was just like, ugh, I really want to make a pilgrimage there just to see all that stuff up close in person. Like, I'm sure it's like seeing Liberace's stuff in person, where it's like, it looks dazzling on stage and in old videos, but it's probably weathered with time, you know? The sparkle's kind of worn down, but it still sparkles, you know? I just want to see. Even it just exists behind plexiglass now. We start our barrel curlies. A little bit of teasing to give some structure. I feel like I've done this hairstyle 1,000 times for girls, particularly Alexis Mateo. She always asks me to like recreate this and redo this hair, because she performs that Selena number so much. And she also like wanted to make sure she had it for like Canada versus the World as like a backup hairdo. I don't know if she ever wore it. I'd have to like watch that season back and see. But she wore a couple of hairstyles I made for her. Mostly like updo stuff and like switches and stuff she can combine with other wigs.
I thought that her nachos were handmade.
Yes. What is that? Oh my God. At the fear of sounding like an old person, what is this nachos reference? What does that mean? I want to know. I want to know. Again, use color coordinating pins. I'm just using this so you can see them. Okay, now bear in mind, these curls don't necessarily matter that much because they're going to cover it up anyway. They're honestly just the base curls. We're going to do a double stack on top of this to create the actual big hair. And if you want to know more about my method of doing barrel curls, well, you're in luck. I actually do have a short or a reel here on YouTube discussing in depth what I do for barrel curls and how easy they are to do. Like, they're not as intimidating as you think. I'll do a few more on camera for you just to give you an idea of what I'm doing here. This is just the structure. It's just creating a nice sturdy base. Basically tease it, smooth it out, and roll it, and wrap it, like so. Creating a little barrel curl, like a curling iron barrel, which is how you would do it if, you know, you were doing it at home with your own hair. So I'm gonna curl the rest of these and I'll be right back. All right, now, as you can see here, I was doing barrel curls, so then I decided, we're just gonna use this part of the base. That's one way you could do it, but also you could do it this way, which I think is better and more drag. We're going to use a topper, yes. Now, this here is my Tease Me topper from Jaymes Mansfield Beauty, and if you love it, well, you should have got it when they were available because they've since been discontinued, but this is only gonna add more rarity to this wig right now. I sound like Angeline, oh my God.
This wig is worth $10,000 because it's rare.
It won't be $10,000, I assure you, but it will be rare. So, you know, get it while you can. And I'm just gonna use a bunch of them and attach them all in. Now this is just for show. I'll actually sew it in when it comes time to selling her. Should I decide to sell her? I don't know, maybe I'll walk the red carpet with this hair because I was invited to the 1000th show of the Drag Race Live here in Las Vegas. And there will be a red carpet, so I thought, well, maybe I should show up and show out. What if I showed up as a brunette? They'd be like, who the fuck is that? Everyone on the carpet would be like, who is that again? And I'd say, don't you recognize me? I'm Morphine Love Dion. I'm in the show. That could be how I get in the show. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna pad extra that day, and I'm gonna really do my makeup really good. Like really good. I'll spend like 7 hours on it. And then I'll wear a dark wig, like a human hair one, like straight one, and like a bodysuit, and say I'm Morphine Love Dion and try and perform her number in the show. That's how I'm gonna get in. That's how, this is like what they talked about in Coco, where it's like seize your moment. Yeah, and then the bell fell on him or something. I was half asleep when that shit movie was on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. All right, now, let's get started, shall we? We're going to cut the hair a tiny bit. But we have a good starting point now because this wig already has a good curl pattern in it. I'm telling you, this wig was the shit. It was so good. I spoiled you all with this. I truly did. Or at least as close as I can get to it for, you know, a YouTube video. Because I still have to like entertain and shit too while I do it. I'm going to use so much hairspray and bobby pins doing this. That's the one downside about barrel curls. It uses up all your materials. Now, I'm going to keep cutting hair. What I'm going to do though is once I get a section, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. It's something I've been doing now for a while when I do like Alexis's, because she likes the little spit curl, but sometimes she doesn't want it. So I'll show you. First thing, I'm going to cut the hair some. So we have a barrel curl ready. What I do is I'll take a strand of the discard like that. And you wrap it up like so. Just keep it together. Spray the shit out of it. Or keep that together so it maintains its shape. And then what I do is I take one end of it and I glue it with hot glue to a bobby pin. Like, you know, one of those Maryland Fays or even like an updo pin. Something that's like got a wide circle-ish to it. So you can stick it in and out of the hair like that. So you have like an adjustable spit curl rather than having to like put it into the wig on its own. You don't have to like have it solid and permanently in the wig. You can take it out and remove it if you wanted to. And she's been liking that so far. I've seen her use it for a couple of wigs now. Yeah, it just creates another hairpiece. Sort of like a flash, but it's a spit curl. But yeah, you use your hairspray and just cook the shit out of it and hot glue the end of it to a bobby pin. And like that, you have a spit curl you can take in and out. I feel so crafty right now. I'm like giving them so many hacks.
Need of a Date on Twitch said, my husband used to work at the Selena salon. It was the best. She always paid all her stylists 70% commission, which is unheard of in the hairdressing world.
Oh my God. See, I love hearing stuff like that. Like, again, she's one of those artists you never really hear a bad story about her. Like, she was always just super freaking nice. It's kind of like Sharon Tate, where like, you know, people were really mean about her, but she was like the nicest person. Like, no one ever had anything mean to say about her. Now, the front ones are probably the most important because if you look at Selena's, they truly are the part that tells the whole story. Like the way they're placed, you have to really think about that. That's really the only place you really should be thinking about the placement because the rest of it's kind of like thrown around. But she was really focused on making sure it looked very pretty in the front because that tells the whole story of the hair. And now, you don't have to do the cutting. You can do like a full-on like long barrel curl. But if you want it to be more drag, I usually like cut layers into it and tease it that way. So that way you get like nice fat barrel curls. It's more draggy that way. Okay, and that's the front of it. Now he's got to do that 1,000 more times and stack them up. I'm going to make some more barrel curls and I'll be right back. Welcome back. Oh my God. That was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I forgot how much hair was in these toppers, but honey, let me turn this over for you. Totally worth it. Like, look at those results. We have the little hanging tendrils like she had in the Tejano Awards. You can like roll those up and tin them down or you let them like fall where they naturally want to because that's how her hair was. That's what I like the most about Selena's version of this is like, it wasn't so much about neatness as much as just being pretty and just making something nice looking, which I like, you know. Also, it was like homemade. I love that, you know. I love it when the hairstyle looks like they did it at home. This is the hair. I'm really pleased with it. Of course, I got to clean it up quite a bit, but it's been fun to style it again for this video. And honestly, the other one pales in comparison to this. Like, I'm so glad I did the rooted hairline on the side of it because that definitely does add a more of a nice polished touch to the side. So pretty. And what I like about these barrel curls, especially Selena did it, is like, girl, she kind of just put them wherever her heart went, like wanted to go. It wasn't about like, you know, getting a nice, neat, like stack going. They're just kind of pinned anywhere she thought looked pretty. I forgot to mention, you guys. Well, I'll tell you right now, I actually have 2 videos out at the moment on Jaymes Mansfield 2, and it's just Jaymes, okay? Yes, we have me 3D printing a doll of Divine, as well as me reviewing the pilot of Veronica Mars for its pilot season, where I go through and watch pilots of old TV shows and see what it's all about and wonder, how did this get made? Also, we're probably gonna be talking about wrestling again, so look out for that. I'm excited because I've come to learn about myself. I know far too much about this, and I need to discuss it with somebody. So we're going to find an audience, okay? You're going to hear what I got to say, all right? I'm about to lay it the smack down. Okay, well, where's that hair? Oh, there it is. I didn't quite get a chance to like glue it to a bobby pin, but you don't necessarily have to. As long as you have a discarded piece like that, just get a discard and decide where you want to put your spit curl. So let me grab a bobby, like so. I'm using it so you can see again. All right. Clip it in like that, and just like that, nothing crazy. You could always hot glue it like that too, just so you know what's what. Spray it, tuck it in behind, like so, and you can bring it down and just play around with it and spray it wherever you want. And you have a spit curl that you can adjust and put anywhere you want. And you can make a bunch of them, really. You could do like side spit curls or a bunch. It's up to you. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. But that's a new thing I've been doing instead of like pulling hair down and using that. You know, just cut a piece of stray and make one. Also, I have news. Disregard the P.O. box that is in my old videos. There's just too many of them to change. We have a brand new P.O. box. So if you want to send me something like, you know, money, jewelry, love letters, or, you know, wigs to style, I suppose, you can send them to my P.O. box. I have a brand new one, and I'll be checking it more and more often. So be sure and send me something. Let me know that you love me. That P.O. box will be listed down below in this video, and it is also in the channel bio too. So it's around. You can find it. It's also on Discord. Yes. I'm going to just do some finishing touches on this, and I'll be right back with the final result. All right? Be right back. Welcome back. This is the final result. Oh my God, it is Selena, the drag version. She is huge. Oh my God. And this is so versatile. You could wear it many different ways. You could do a Selena, or you could do like a 1960s kind of look. It's very Joanne Whirly. Add like a bang right here. Honey, it's totally Joanne Whirly. Like a head wrap on it. Yes. Oh my God. But it is a classic camp drag hairstyle, which I adore. So versatile, so fun, and so Selena. Oh my God. And as you guys know about me already, like I have so many videos dedicated to Selena. I freaking love her, okay? Truly one of my favorite artists ever. I even have her doll all the way up there, okay? I won't bring her down because she's very fragile, and her hair falls out if you shake it. So she's staying there forever and ever and ever. I'll insert a little picture right there. Yes. Oh my goodness. Now I have to take a moment for my wiglets. Roll it!
I'd like to give a thank you to my wiglets: Jacob, Louise, Sponge King, Ernie, Duke, Just BKZ, Vera, myself, Pearface, So Many Kitties, JT, Christine, Curtis, Romeo and Juliet, Rose, Darth Curray, Catalina, Miss Lansing, Maureen, Veronica, Molly, Dolores, Harmon, B-Rex, Roger, Brian, Margarita, Adam, Becca, Chrissy, JJ, Selena, Ricky, Dirkus, Myron, Gwendolyn, Pat, Eliza, Hermage, Homeo and Obliette, Ramona, Tyler, Miss Mosey D, Robin, Cat, Ava, Doug, Angus, James, Kurt, Jason, John, Nero, Mina, CH, Granny, Rachel, Missy, Emily, Cameron, George, Pickles, Color Journey with Callie, Shane, Laura, Enter for None, CCC, Temporal, Cartoon Hero, Miss Sheringham, Daniel, Joby, Taxi Cab, February, Lincoln, Olive, Mateo, Miss Long, Macon, Dustin, Nathan, Bree, Harmon, Iced Out Girlfriend, and Ember. Thank you so much, Wiglets.
Thank you so much, Wiglets. Oh my God. I also want to do a community spotlight. Look at them. Look at all of them loving me. And I also have some YouTube super thanks from Callan. Thank you so much, Callan. And Callan again. Thank you, honey. As well as Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. And Frankie. Thanks, Frankie. and of course, Roger. Thank you all so much for the YouTube super thanks. And if you like my styled wigs, I do have them available at jaymesmansfieldbeauty.com. And if you want to style a premium wig like this, remember, it's the Mansfield Black available at jaymesmansfieldbeauty.com. Get it now. They're premium, baby. Now, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you in the live streams. Bye. Now hit the outro.
Click here and watch me style a $20 human hair lace front. Is it human? We'll find out. Or see me style a $47 human hair lace front. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll burn you with my curling iron. So click it.
Wiggle Wednesday.